even when I was younger, I used to watch it every day almost. I used to burn this VHS out, baby. I know this VHS tape used to hate to see me coming. Do you hear me?
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they drawers. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. So the nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. Thought he's gonna fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like she go.
What's up, Lucci gang? It's your girl Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm back with Vlogmas Day 6. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my favorite holiday / Christmas movies. Okay, so if you would like to get into the tea with me and let's talk about some Christmas movies, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, ding ding ding. Okay, you guys, disclaimer, I know I always get a lot of compliments on my makeup and my looks and all of that. I'm just looking bummy today, not full glam at all, just a little t-shirt, no jewelry, no nothing. All I did was a little mascara, some tinted moisturizer, and some lip gloss. Y'all, I have not been feeling good for the past 2 days, but I did not want to let you guys down. I said I was going to be doing Vlogmas every day, dropping a video, and I did not want to, you know what I mean, get everything thrown off. So I just had to get up out of bed and just suck it up and film, get on camera, not feeling like I look my best, but y'all love me, so y'all gonna take me as I am, okay? My nephew was a little sick, but I hadn't saw him in a few weeks, so I had to get my snuggles and cuddles with him. And his mama was like, you better hope you don't get sick. And I was like, I'm not gonna get sick. And then, yeah, I've been sick. Yesterday, I wasn't worried because I had already recorded my video for yesterday, the day before that. So I was like, okay, I can take, 1 day to relax and I should be feeling better tomorrow. No, I woke up today feeling just as terrible. So I'm hoping that I wake up tomorrow feeling good. I'm hoping so. Y'all cross y'all fingers, please. But yeah, I know that you guys always compliment and say like y'all be excited to see my different little looks as far as like makeup and my cute little outfits and all that. And yeah, I didn't have it in me today, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to get some ramen. It's this place called Noodles. Wait, no, it's called Strings. I said Noodles. It's called Strings, and they have this spicy ramen. And the last time I was sick, I ordered it, and like literally like within hours of me eating it and drinking the broth, like I felt better. So I'm probably going to try to order that after I'm done filming this video, okay? Now, let's get into my favorite holiday movies to watch. Okay, now this is no particular order. Last year I did a similar list doing Vlogmas, but I only did like 10 movies, I think. Today I'm gonna do 12. Some of them may not necessarily be like technically Christmas movies, but they happen around Christmas time. You know what I mean? Like the movies are set during Christmas time. So yeah. Let's start off with number 1. Now, number 1 on my list for my favorite Christmas or holiday movies to watch during this time, I feel like everyone has this movie on their list. Home Alone. It's a classic. It's funny. It's nostalgic. I've been watching Home Alone since I was a kid. Honestly, I watch Home Alone all the time, even when it's not Christmas time. I just like the movie in general, but Home Alone is just, we already know. If it's not on your Christmas list to watch, then what are you doing? Where have you been? Do you live under a rock? Let me know something. Like, everyone knows that Home Alone is the it girl when it comes to the holiday Christmas movies. Like I said, hilarious. I love like movies with like, what do they call them? Like pranks, where he put on the robbers and stuff like that. I love movies like stuff like that. And Macaulay Culkin, come on. I don't know what happened to Macaulay Culkin, because they said them child actors be having a lot of stuff happening to them. And Macaulay Culkin, he seemed like he ain't been the same since. I don't know. We're going to have to investigate. Wait, is Macaulay Culkin, he married to one of the people from the Disney Channel? Ain't he? The girl who played on the Wendy Wu movie? I think he married to her. Number 2 on my list, The Grinch Who Stole Christmas. The one with Jim Carrey. That movie is so funny to me. And I'm so mad that it's not on any of the streaming platforms for free. You got to pay for it. What's the tea with that? And I know it's the free movie sites. I don't like those. It'd be too many pop-ups. It'd be too many, you finna get a virus. I don't like all that. I don't like watching stuff on the free movie sites. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I used to watch it when I was younger, but now that I'm grown, them pop-ups irritate me. No shade. But The Grinch with Jim Carrey, so funny. The Whoville, that lady from Whoville, what's her name? Y'all know who I'm talking about. She is T. Clock it. She be eating the girls up. Like, and my girl Cindy Lou, whatever her name is, she is so cute too. Like, but Jim Carrey, he is just hilarious to me in general. Like, I've always thought Jim Carrey was so funny, from him being on In Living Color. If you know, you know. If you're real young, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. But yeah, from him being on In Living Color to Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Liar Liar, The Mask, all of them. Like, I've always loved Jim Carrey. And The Grinch is a movie, you know, the cartoon version. I used to watch it every year in school when I was a little kid. So, you know, I always loved the Grinch story. But when they dropped the Jim Carrey one, baby, made my day. Okay. I love the Jim Carrey version of the Grinch. Okay. Number 3, Friday After Next. That is a Christmas classic. I don't care what nobody says. Friday After Next. Yes. Craig and Day Day having a rent party. Yes. Like, period. Friday After Next is, yeah, like, if you the same color as me, clock it. Do you know this is definitely a classic Christmas movie? But if you've never watched Friday After Next, you need to watch it. Like, to me, it is the funniest out of the whole Friday installment. My personal opinion. This is the funniest one. I mean, nothing is better than the original. Of course, the original Friday is that girl, because it's the one that kicked it off. But to me, the funniest Friday to me is Friday After Next. I'm sorry. Cat Williams, Ricky Smiley, when they have like the robbers and they be like, I'm a Paul, you ain't a Paul, you just, that's still like, I feel like Friday After Next is the funniest one. Like, if you want to debate me in the comments, go right ahead. I don't really care. My opinion is my opinion. I feel like Friday After Next is the funniest Friday installment. Okay, like, I don't care. Next Friday to me is the least funniest one, but I mean, I still like Next Friday, but to me it's the least funniest one out of all of them. But yeah, Friday After Next, classic Christmas movie. I don't care what nobody say. Okay. Now, number 4 on my list. Now, I know y'all gonna think I'm crazy, but I literally just watched this movie for the first time in full, like 4 days ago. And I know y'all gonna be like, what? You're so late. Now, disclaimer, I did see bits and pieces of this movie. Like, I have a lot of like family members and friends that watch this movie a lot, so I have like been kind of like sitting in a room while they've been watching this movie. Or I remember I was getting a new phone at T-Mobile some years ago and it was playing in the T-Mobile store, so I have saw a lot of bits and pieces, but I never sat down and watched the movie in full until like the beginning of this week. But it is Elf. It was so funny. I get the jokes now with him putting maple syrup on everything. I didn't understand why when they were dropping like elf things for the holiday, everything was maple syrup flavor. I'm like, why do they keep making it maple syrup flavor? Why is everything that they drop elf related maple syrup flavor? I don't get it. Like, but now I get it. He was putting maple syrup on everything. I know y'all probably like, girl, you're 1,000 years late. I know. But like I said, I had saw it in bits and pieces, and you know, I had just never sat down and was like, okay, let me watch it from the start and see how this movie is. You know what I'm saying? So now I do like it. So Elf is on my Christmas movie to watch list. Wait, did I say that right? My movies to watch list. Do y'all ever be saying something or spelling something that you say or spell all the time, but then when you spelling it or saying it, it sounds weird? Like the other day, I was spelling tissue in a text message and it just did not look right. I'm like, am I tripping? Like, why does tissue look weird? Then I had to Google it, like, okay, I'm spelling it right. Like, does that happen to y'all? Because that happens to me all the time. And I'll be like, am I tripping right now? Like, what's going on? I know how to spell tissue now. I'm not slow, honey. Okay, so let's get into number 5 on my list. Now, this movie here is one of my all-time favorites. I've been watching this movie every Christmas time since I was a little kid. I used to watch it with my mom all the time. Like, I used to, like, even when I was younger, I used to watch it every day almost. I used to burn this VHS out, baby. I know this VHS tape used to hate to see me coming. Do you hear me? Like, I know that VHS hated to see me coming. If you're real young, you might not know what a VHS is, but before DVDs, there was VHS tapes and you had to put it in the VCR, okay? So, yeah, that VHS used to hate to see your girl coming, okay? Yes, so number 5 on the list is Jingle All the Way. If you have never watched it, please go watch it and then report back to the comments and let me know if you liked it, okay? But Jingle All the Way, it has Arnold Schwarzenegger, it has Sinbad in it. It is so funny. It is just like a great family movie too. If you have kids, you should definitely watch it with your kids if they've never seen it. It's basically like about a dad. You know, the typical, he worked too much. He be missing like important things. Like I think he was missing his son's like karate tournament or something. Um, and you know he just always missing stuff, so you always a disappointment to your kid. But the kid ends up really wanting this big action figure that was really popular, and it was going to be sold out, and then it was only one more left, and he had to get into it. Like, just watch it. Like, it's very nostalgic, and it also reminded me that Black Fridays and Cyber Mondays used to really cyber and used to really be black. You know what I'm saying? Like, people used to be lined up. They used to be rushing in them stores because them sales used to be so crazy. Now, y'all be trying to put used to be $500, now $495. Stop playing in my face. I don't want it. I don't want it. Bring Cyber Monday back and bring Black Friday back. See, I can't even get it out because y'all been playing too much. Y'all been playing too much. And then, matter of fact, okay, I ain't even gonna get into it. Watch Jingle All the Way, y'all, though. It's a really good movie. Very entertaining, I must say. Okay. So number 6 on my list is The Preacher's Wife. Now, I do not watch The Preacher's Wife every holiday season. Like, I didn't watch it last year, but I'm gonna watch it this year because I don't like movies that make me cry, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I do not like movies that make me cry. That's why I don't watch Selena, because I love the movie Selena, y'all. I love that movie. Like, I used to watch it so much when I was younger. Now that I'm older, like, and I'm more into, like, it used to make me cry when I was younger too, but I didn't care. Now that I'm older, I do not like that emotion of like crying, and I cry anytime I watch Selena. The Preacher's Wife, certain parts of that movie make me cry or make me tear up, and I don't like it, but I absolutely love the movie The Preacher's Wife. So I will be watching it this year. I don't care if I cry. Like, the movie, if you've never seen it, it has Whitney Houston, Denzel Washington, and you guys, Whitney Houston is so beautiful in this movie. Like, of course she's beautiful because she's Whitney Houston, you know what I'm saying? But in this particular movie, like, I don't know, it was something about like her character and like the warmness of her character and like almost like a welcoming spirit. Like, I don't know, it's something about her in this movie that I just love so much. If you have never seen The Preacher's Wife, Denzel Washington is actually an angel in the movie, and he comes to life to come help a preacher and his family. And y'all, please watch it. If you've never watched The Preacher's Wife, it is such a good movie. And R.I.P. to Whitney Houston. She is absolutely gorgeous in this movie. Like, stunning. Seriously. Okay. So number 7 on my list is Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Okay. Now, this is nowhere near better than the first Home Alone, I must admit. That if you feel like it is, that's your opinion. My opinion, the first Home Alone still is the number 1. But Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, I really like this one because I love wintertime in New York City. If you've never been to New York City in the wintertime, you are missing out. It's beautiful. All the lights, the stores, the people, the atmosphere, everything. Like, even though it's so cold, just walking down the street with your hot cocoa, all of that, even though the rats be real big and got on moon boots and North Face coats, you know what I'm saying, it's still beautiful and amazing around Christmas time in New York. So I really feel like I love the scenery in this movie. And I mean, it was still good. You know, I love Home Alone series, trilogy, whatever it's called. I love it anyways. But Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, I saw recently, I'm going to watch it. Someone tagged me in the TikTok and it was like, Home Alone 2 made no sense. And I guess someone's like breaking down what didn't make sense. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm going to watch it. Because what did make sense? Well, I mean, it's a movie. Get over it. So number 8. Now, I used to watch this movie all the time when I was younger. It didn't have to be Christmas time, but this is on my list. I will be watching it at some point this weekend. Bad Santa. I love Bad Santa. This movie is so funny. I know some people feel like it's not a Christmas movie because it's not like so family oriented, but put the kids to bed and watch Bad Santa. I don't care. I don't have kids. So I don't care. I can watch whatever kind of Christmas movie I want, honey. Yeah, it's a Christmas movie. Bad Santa. Yeah, what's tea, honey? Get into it. But Bad Santa is so funny. If you've never seen it, you can tell by the title. It's a Bad Santa. It's a guy who's like a mall Santa, but he's also a drunk, a perv, a creep, a thief, a criminal, all of the above. So, but it's really funny. R.I.P. to Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac is really funny in this movie. What's the main actor's name? Oh my gosh, he used to date Angelina Jolie. Billy Bob Thornton. Yeah, Billy Bob Thornton is the main character. He's the Bad Santa. It's hilarious. It's funny. You definitely should watch Bad Santa if you've never seen it. When I was younger, I used to wear that DVD out. It probably caught fire a few times. I used to watch Bad Santa so much. Okay, number 9. This is another one I used to watch with my mom all the time when I was a kid. The Santa Claus. The Santa Claus. What is the man's name? That's the main character. I don't know. But he's the dude from y'all probably too young to remember that show. Whatever. Watch The Santa Claus. It's basically a man who he actually has to become Santa Claus. And he's so confused, like he starts gaining weight, like getting the belly, all of that. Like he literally has to become Santa Claus. It's a nice, fun, family-oriented movie. That's something you can watch with the kids. Like I said, I used to watch it with my mom as a kid, but I still enjoy it as an adult. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's a really cute, wholesome Christmas movie. Okay, because I know some of the ones on my list are not like the typical, ooh, I'm gonna watch this with my kids Christmas movies. But yeah, that's one of them that you could watch with your kids. Okay. Number 10 on my list. Now, this is a new one. This is the new one that has recently become on my Christmas list. The movie is new in a way. It just came out in, I believe, 2022. But it's called Violent Nights. If you have not watched it, you definitely should watch it. It's a star-studded cast. It's a different take on Santa. Like these, what do they call, mercenaries, basically take over this house of like a rich family and try to rob them. But Santa comes, and this is not your typical ho 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 jolly Santa. Okay, Santa be kicking A and taking names. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, like Santa gets busy in this movie. So y'all definitely should watch Violent Night, and it's really funny too. So y'all should definitely watch it. I know it's on a lot of I believe I watched it on Peacock, but I think I saw it on other streaming services too. But yeah, Violent Night, it's a different take on like Santa Claus and Christmas, but it is really good and really funny. Okay, so I have 2 more movies left on my list. And the 2 I have, one of them is actually one of my favorite movies in general, not just Christmas movies. And the other one I feel like is going to be kind of controversial. I feel like some people are going to be like, girl, no. So let's get into my final 2. Okay, so my final 2. Okay, number 11. Now, number 11, I know a lot of people might be like, girl, but I like this movie, okay? Home Alone 3. Now, a lot of people feel like, no, if it's not with Macaulay Culkin, it's not the real Home Alone. They don't like it, blah, blah. I like the little boy in Home Alone 3. And the reason why I like Home Alone 3 is because I really liked the pranks. Like, they were more, like, up to date. They're, like, more, like, intricate kind of pranks. They were funny. Like, I really like the little boy in Home Alone 3. I'm sorry. I don't care what no one say. I love the part when he got the pool covered and they fall off the thing into the pool. All of that, like, I like the little buckets. Y'all know, like, if you saw, you know what I'm talking about. I love the little bird. Yeah, Leroy Brown. I love the little toy, pew, pew, pew. I love that he helped that old grandma lady that was next door. Like, I like Home Alone 3. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I felt like that little boy ate that roll up. Okay? Like, I enjoy Home Alone 3. I'm one of the, I don't know. I just see a lot of people always saying, like, if it's not 1 or 2, then they don't like it. I do. Now, for number 12, and my final movie on the list, which is also, I guess it's technically not a Christmas movie, but it is set during Christmas time in the movie. And also, like, this is just one of my favorite movies in general. Like definitely in my top 5 favorite movies of all time. Okay, and it is, I should edit in a little drum roll right there. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Oh my gosh. Gina Davis, Samuel L. Jackson. The movie is amazing, you guys. I love this movie. I will never forget the first time I saw this movie when I was younger. I will never forget what I was doing. I was getting my hair braided, and the person braiding my hair had it on the TV, and I was just looking like, what is this? Like, I love the movie. Like, Gina Davis, she is an assassin, but she has amnesia. She doesn't remember that she's an assassin. She thinks she's just a typical stay-at-home wife that be baking and cooking and woo-woo, and then something happens where she has to get her memory back. Like, some people see her on TV during the Christmas parade, like some people that she was an assassin for. They thought she was unalive this whole time. They realized that she's alive, and they start coming after her, and she ends up getting her memory back, and baby, she is bad to the bone. Do you hear me? Like, you guys have to watch it. Samuel L. Jackson is hilarious in this movie. If y'all see how bad he gets tore up in this movie, like, it's chef's kiss. I love this movie. I want to watch it right now. Matter of fact, what time is it? 5:50. I got like an hour or so wrestling come on. No, I ain't gonna watch it, okay? I'm gonna watch it later tonight after wrestling go off. How about that? Now I know a lot of people include A Christmas Story on their movie. I've never really liked that movie. And I know they show it every Christmas on TV, and they be having a marathon of it on all day. Like, I never liked that movie. The only part I ever liked was when the little boy get his tongue stuck to the pole. After that, I'd be cutting it off. Like, I have never liked that movie. I don't even remember what happens after that or before that. I just remember the little boy. I feel like I remember he got his mouth washed out with soap at one point too. But I've never liked that movie. I'm sorry. It never was that girl to me. Yeah, so if there are any movies that is on you guys' top favorite Christmas or holiday movie list to watch, comment down below and let me know. If I've never saw it before, I would love to watch it. If any of the movies on my list are your favorites too, let me know in the comments as well, because we here, Martin fingers, okay? So you guys, I'm going to try to drink some tea and get some rest. So when I film my next video, I can come in full glam, looking good for y'all in a cute little fit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I hope my energy was still up. You know, my nose is running, my throat is kind of hurting, my head is hurting, but I try to still give some energy for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.